Dean, any lineup changes tonight?
Nope.
Sweet.
Including Jet.
Yep.
Just about him and his workload over the last 4 or 5 days, how do you help him manage that?
Just put him in the net.
Just tell him to go?
Yeah. It's just hockey. That's all it is. So he likes to play hockey, so we're going to let him play.
He had a stretch, I think, last year where he played 3 games in 3 days. I don't know if you knew that or not, but I was curious if something like that, he's done this before, kind of plays into pulling the trigger on something like that.
No, just, we've talked about this before, and we have to make decisions on lineups, and what we feel is the best lineup gives us the best opportunity to get 2 points, which we desperately need, and we did that.
You spoke yesterday after the game about carryover and what would carry over. You said you hope some things carry over. What specifically are you looking for today that you liked from yesterday?
Well, to hope the intensity carries over, right? I mean, we want to play with discipline and composure, but that game had a lot of intensity in it, obviously. Do you want to see, the same things happen? Like probably not, but it's hockey, right? And if they do, then they do. But yeah, we want the intensity level to be high. The desperation has to be extremely high for our hockey club in order to give us a chance to win, the game here tonight and get to where we want to go, and that's obviously the playoffs.
What do you think has been the key, the way you guys have handled this the last week or so? Like you talk about being desperate, and sometimes it doesn't work out the way you hope. But you seem like you have been very focused as a team.
Yeah, our leadership's real good in the room. We struggled for a couple of games. We didn't score any goals, and guys didn't panic. They just continued to go about their business, and we've put ourselves in a spot where we have a chance, and that's what we've want and asked for, and we have it. So we just got to continue to play the way that we've been playing.
Was there TV watching last night?
I don't know. I haven't talked to anybody yet.
You didn't watch any TV? Didn't watch
Yeah, I watch TV, sure.
Not the standings, though, yeah.
With the USHL honoring the Gaudreaus yesterday with the award, what is that like? Have you gotten a sense yet so far of what really they've meant to the hockey community? It's been 6 months. It's a lot of it's set in, but there are still people being honored in their name.
Well, I don't even think it's the hockey community. It's just the world in general, right? I think we've had people come up to us that aren't hockey fans that are talk about how everything has unfolded this year and how the players have handled it, how the families handled it, how Meredith, his wife, has handled everything. And, I think it goes beyond the hockey world. But yeah, anytime that they're any honored or what have you, it's a fantastic thing.
You've coached a lot of teams. Obviously, you've had a lot of experience in this league. Where does this team rank in terms of resilience? We've talked about that a lot this year, but you rolled this thing back a week ago. It was not a good feeling. And to be able to come back from that, we're still here. You still have a chance, like you said.
Yeah, I don't know, ranking it. It's every year. You have a new team, and you never have the exact same group. You never have the same players. Sometimes you don't have the same coaches and what have you. And I think that's why you have to truly treat it with one game and one day at a time, and and see where you sit. And yeah, have we had a lot of adversity this year? Has the team handled it extremely well from Don Waddell and his leadership to the way that the players have handled everything? Yeah, we're very proud of that, but we have to continue to do it day by day, game by game, in order to give ourselves a chance here at the end of the season.
I think people may have expected that Matthew Olivier was going to drop the gloves yesterday, and he didn't. What did you like about the way he handled that situation, especially as the temperature got turned up?
I think both teams handled it very well. There was intensity in the hockey game. There should be intensity in hockey games, and there should be at this time of year. And I think both teams were, I assume, they were happy with the way, not the outcome, but the way that they handled their situation, we were happy with the way we handled ours.
Does that speak to his leadership capabilities and kind of assessing what was going on there and being able to know whether to go, whether to not go, whatever the situation was?
Yeah, sure. I mean, he's not a rookie. He's been around. He knows what's going on, and he knows how to handle it. And but they did it together. It's not one guy. The team, we're constantly communicating with each other on every situation in that game. We need to do it again here tonight.
What kind of carryover would you like to see today from yesterday's game?
I thought we played with a lot of bite yesterday. We were connecting well offensively. I'd obviously love to see that carry over. And who knows how the game's going to go. I mean, it could be a chippy one, could get off hot, who knows, but we're gonna be ready for whatever style's there. What
are your expectations there, Adam? Do you expect that they will have some type of response?
I have no idea. Obviously, I'm gonna be ready for anything, and if something happens, but it's a hockey game, and I'm more focused on winning a hockey game than anything extracurricular. So.
And given that, again, what do you pull from yesterday? The offensive side really sticks out, but there had to be more that led to that, right? That created those opportunities.
Yeah, we played really tight to our systems yesterday, and we capitalized where we could on their breakdowns, and obviously probably not going to be as many of those tonight. They're in their own barn. They're definitely not happy about the score last night, so I expect a tighter game, but I expect us to come out the same way and give the same effort.
Response, I guess, from the Caps and how you guys handle it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be definitely a different game today, and fast and physical. So, again, I think we can't get too stirred up in all the emotions of everything, but just try and play our game and execute our game plan.
Do you expect that they'll have some kind of a push, some kind of a response?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Obviously, they're a great team and obviously highly skilled and everything, but I for sure expect a response today, and whether it's I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens when we get out there. But again, I think what we need to focus on is our game and what we need to do out there.
Things seemed to work so well on both ends of the ice for you yesterday. What was allowing that success for you guys?
Just I think our simple play and our way to execute the game plan. Coming out of our own end, we had layers and not turning pucks over, and kind of led to our forecheck and some sustained ozone time. And again, that kind of leads to chances and whatnot. But yeah, I think for the most part, we were very dialed into what we needed to do, and we're striving for that today. And it's going to be a fun atmosphere out there, I think, and really exciting. So we're just especially myself, looking forward to getting out there.